When you find us and you jump on, say hi. Let us know that you are here and that I'm not talking to myself. I have someone really special with me today. I'd like to introduce Tara to you all. Sorry, Tara, it's because we're just talking then about that. Gosh.
Fresh on your mind.
No, we just did it. Oh gosh, I won't go into what we were talking about, but we were just here having this wonderful conversation, quite in depth, and we're like, oh, we should be somewhere. We were just going to sit here and talk for the next hour and forget to hit live. So I need to regroup. Tara is, I'm going to say, I've got a big soft spot for Tara right here. She, they, them, her. I'm going to grab it all together after our conversation and let you know how phenomenal Tara is. Oh God, sorry, Tara. It's in my brain.
That's okay.
So I need to compose myself.
I mucked you up because we were just talking
about it. You totally did muck me
up.
I've never done this, and now I'm just constantly doing it. Tara, let me start again. Tara is someone that I have great respect for, someone that I consider a friend, someone that holds an energy that I aspire to hold. And when I have been in Tara's energy, spent time with Tara, what I'm always amazed at is the grace that you have, the frequency that you hold, the kindness that is within you. And so everyone needs to know you. And also, awesome reader. Awesome reader. I would love everyone to come in, say hi, spend time with us. We're going to do something a little bit different today, and it's because we were having this really interesting conversation prior to coming on. And our energy that we're holding today is one of healing. So it's where we are. And so our readings are going to have that focus and have that intention, which is a little bit different to what we normally do. So we're still going to be providing readings, but I want Tara to share a little bit about her journey. I'm going to share a little bit about mine. And I've got a couple of questions that I want to ask Tara in regards to services that Tara provides, because there's something there that I think is really awesome. So Tara, welcome.
Thanks for you.
Fumble my way through the start.
So you pulled it together really well, and thank you. I didn't know you felt that way about me. Oh, so nice.
100%.
I'm like, I don't have any tissues. You're making me cry.
Yeah.
That was so kind. I felt that. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
It is my truth. It really is.
Thank you.
We'll just have a little moment.
Just a moment. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Words, Tara. Was there a question there?
That's a question. See, we're wrecked. We really are wrecked. The question was, I would love for you to share how you found the reading space.
Oh gosh, that's a loaded question. How much time do we have? An hour? How did I find the reading space? All right. I'm gonna keep it as short as possible because you know me, I like chat.
Don't we both?
It's my belief that everybody is born psychic and everybody is born a medium. Not everybody is destined to realize that or tap into that. I feel like we all have our own ways of connecting and using our senses and our abilities. Growing up, I never was aware that I had some sort of connection, but I was always interested in the spirit world. Was terrified by the spirit world. But I think a lot of that comes down to, because I grew up in such a abusive childhood, my awareness of the spirit world came through my lens of fear. So I was always scared of spirit, but also super intrigued. But it wasn't until I think it was like 2019, I went into psychic development. And the reason I did that was because my youngest sibling had an accident and he was in a coma. And throughout his time of, not being conscious, I started realizing I can hear him. I can connect to him. And every time I was with him alone, he would have his next stage of healing happen. So it was like he was never going to wake up. And then I would spend a night with him alone in ICU, and like he would come into consciousness. And then it was, he's never going to be able to move. He's not going to be able to speak. And he would communicate with me. And that just kept happening every time I was with him. So I was like, something's happening here. I need to get into development. So I did. So I started out with psychic development, and then I don't know if I've told you this, but back then I used to say, I have no desire to connect to the spirit world ever. Like, why would we do that? They're in the past. Let's not dwell on it. And then one night I was home alone, and it just happened. And it's this amazing story that I can share with you if you want to hear it. It's another long one, but it turned on, and I realized, holy cow, this is the best thing that I've ever experienced in my life, but I'm really confused by it. I need to learn it. So I went and found a teacher and started my mediumship development for a few years. And then after that came energy healing. And long story short, here I am doing readings. That's kind of how I found it in a nutshell.
That's awesome. So when you were with your brother, did you think that you were doing anything or having any impact?
No, I didn't. But I noticed that people would start looking to me to understand what he's trying to say. And it just naturally was happening, but I never put two and two together that I was doing some sort of psychic connection or that there was something more to it. I guess growing up, I just always knew things. And again, not putting myself in the psychic box, but I've always been able to kind of understand or put things into words that people weren't able to express. So when people were just looking at him and then looking at me, and I'd be like, oh, no, I think he's really trying to get this across. That's kind of how it happened. Yeah, but now thinking about it, I'm like, oh, duh.
So, in your development, how would you describe that? So you've referenced, being young, maybe not being aware. So has your journey been smooth sailing? Has it been one that feels like we're going through a mountain range? What's it been like?
Definitely not smooth sailing. Definitely not just a straight line of, cruising through. My journey of development has been very much an up and down thing. It's definitely something that used to ebb and flow. So I might, throw myself into it and hyper focus and do it for months and months and months. And then I'd get to a certain stage and then I would take a break. And then I would start getting that feeling again. I'm like, oh, I really want to get back into it again. But there would be these fears. Oh, has it been too long? Oh, maybe I've lost it because I haven't done it for so long. And then would finally find the courage to then, give it a go and realize, oh, yeah, it's still there. But But I've had the privilege of working with so many amazing mentors and teachers. Thank goodness for the internet, being able to connect to anybody on the planet. That's been really helpful. Working with great teachers that are great in certain, they specialize in different things as well. So I've been able to learn about, trance mediumship, trance healing, mental mediumship, so many different things. But yes, to answer your question, no, it's not just a straightforward, smooth process at all. I'd say up until I met you. So when I started doing your Eternal Soul course, I think that was last year in November or October I started. That all changed. And I would say now it's less of that ebb and flow and going back and forth. And now it's more stable and more, okay, awesome. We're here now and we're happy to be here. We've come a long way. So thank you.
Oh. All right. I'll take that. It's not really me, but okay. I think sometimes people forget with development, particularly in this space, it is like that. When we first come across it, we're super excited. It's like, oh, wow, there's more than what we think. Yay, right? And we kind of lean in, and then we go, yeah, because of this. And it's like, oh, hello. And something happens. So it is one of those spaces where not only do our skills grow, but we grow. And to me, that's the whole, I'm going to say the whole magic of this space is not only, understanding that there's more than what we can see and there's all this other cool stuff, but that what's available to us is the big shift within us.
Yes.
Yeah. And to me, that's the whole reason why you would partake in a spiritual journey, because it's not all magical unicorns, sadly.
Oh, no.
No. Never not. But it's what happens at the end, or those moments where it gets fabulous. It's like, I feel like me, whatever that is for everyone. Like I finally feel like me. I've been waiting forever. Like, say for me, it's like, wow, 50 years it took, right? Okay, and now I feel like me.
Yes.
Show up as me, whatever that is. I don't care. I'm okay with not caring.
Yeah.
I'm okay that I might be a total disaster on a particular day. And when I say I don't care, it's like I really don't care.
Yeah.
And in that space, it is powerful and freeing and something that I wish for everyone to have all the time. And that's why
I agree.
It's why I teach. It's why I even go into that reading and healing space. And I love it when people want to go into a deep dive, emotional healing or soul healing, something like that, because it does shift. It changes things in a really profound way. And sometimes we just got to get out of our goddamn way so we can allow ourselves to have what we're supposed to have. People, it's like, get out of your way. Stop fighting it. And so that's, to me, the whole reason why you would go on this journey.
Oh, 100%. As every single word that you just said, I'm like, yep, same. Yep. Hello, mirror. I recognize that development is a journey of self-awareness and self-healing. And I can see how through my journey where I'm saying it's up and down, there's challenges, and I go and I leave and I come back, that is very representative of who I was at that time, the people I was surrounded by in my development, and where I can see that upon finding you, it's smoother is because you provide a space where I can just be me and I feel so safe as just me. And you have taught me that, there should be no desire for a certain outcome. We go in with curiosity. And if we're just going into a space with mediumship or psychism or whatever it is, if we go in with love and the intention of, I just want to provide some healing or love or happiness, and we surrender to spirit and energy, allowing that to permeate through us, that's all we need to do. We don't need to worry about all the other things. Am I going to get it wrong? Am I going to get it right? It's not about us. It's about letting that come through us. But then at the end of the day, that is us, because we are light. We are love. So we finally just get to, oh, okay, finally got out of my way, like you said. And I'm super, super appreciative of you creating a space where I'm able to come more into me and my light. So thank you. I needed that.
You are welcome. You are welcome. I want to acknowledge everyone for being here, because we've just been having this share, and it's setting the tone for what we're going to do. And so it's not that we have been ignoring you, but we kind of have been ignoring you. Sorry, guys. So hi, I just want to see who's here. Gabrielle, we've got Nay, we've also got Chanel, Melissa, Annie, Tony, Tammy, Jessica, Jen. There's a heap of you. So thank you. Hi, Mish, Carly. We appreciate you all for being here this afternoon. So as I said, we're going to do, and we're letting the energy build. If you're wondering why we're kind of just a little bit slower today, is we're letting the energy build because we want to do it a little bit differently today. And whilst I have heard someone yelling out, because it's like, I'm here, it's like, just wait. So we're going to just connect in with spirit today and bring through what needs to come through. That's our goal. And to pre-frame what that looks like, we will be describing who we're talking to in some way, right? So in whatever we get. Now, what I ask of you, people that are listening, is to listen to what we say, feel what we say, and know that when we're working this way with spirit, what can happen is it's almost like a couple get together, right? They're here. We might have a couple of dads, right? So we've got some dads here. It's like, hi, I'm going to see my, going to have a hello with my daughter. All right, so am I, right? So this is what kind of happens. And they'll go, oh, what's your name? Oh, my name's Jim. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm James too, right? And so they'll have a couple of things that might be the same. They might be how they pass might be the same. There might be the message, might be your names might be the same. There'll be some kind of correlation that will join these people together. And so they will come through. One person will talk and the other one just stands there and lets them. It's almost like a gentleman thing. You know, think of a gentleman. You go first. It's a bit like that. And they'll bring through a message for more than one person, but it may seem like it is one person. It's called piggybacking. That's what it's called. And it's how spirits organize themselves behind the scenes, almost like behind the curtain there, right? Think of on a stage, right? Behind the curtain, saying we need to get as many hellos through to as many people as we can. So you're going to be our spokesperson, spirit one, for whoever. And so listen to whatever we bring through, because it might seem like it's, you know, one person's like, oh, that's my person. And you're like, oh, actually, it sounds like my person too. And the answer would be yes and yes. In a nutshell. So that's what we're going to do. So we're just kind of letting the energy build up and doing those types of things. And I may too, maybe even just kind of help it build a little bit. I might even just kick it off with a couple of cards and that'll kind of get it going, and then we'll take it from there and see how we go. So what I will say too is, because I know Chanel's put it up there, we have put within the chat, and she'll do it again, Tara's contact details. So how you can find her. Oh, bloody hell.
I need a buzzer. Bonk.
doing it with you for a whole year, never done it, right? Never. Tara's contact details. How you can find their website, their Facebook page, and also their discount code. So Tara has a discount code for her mediumship. Jesus Christ, her mediumship rings. Just punch me in the head now.
It's okay, Bronwyn. It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not. It actually is annoying me now. Not the one saying it. A discount code for their readings. So that it. Thanks, Chanel. That's in the chat. By all means, grab it. As I said, you won't regret connecting with Tara. Energy is phenomenal. So cards. All right, I'm going with Donna. So that's what I'm going to just do. We're going to build up some energy and take it. Thanks, Donna. Yeah, it is Friday. And you know what time? I woke up at 4 today. So
Ooh, 4.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
I feel that sting.
4 o'clock. Yeah, things are not working. They don't. Yeah, Friday's a bad day at the best of days. So I'm going to take that thing from Donna and saying it's Friday. All right. So, alrighty. So this is for Donna Carroll. It is all about for you making decisions and letting you know that there is no wrong decision. So it is about taking action rather than being in a spot where you feel that procrastination is an option. So it's don't procrastinate. It's moving forward. So if there is a decision to be made, know that there is no decision that you're going to make that is wrong, because it's almost like I don't want to make the wrong decision, so therefore I'm not going to make one. You're being pushed to make one. And this one is going to feel like there might be some stop-starts in it. So it's like it doesn't feel like it's flowing. If you're looking for a flow within your direction, this does look like there is two little what I'm going to call them little hesitations or little stops in your path. So things won't necessarily go as clear or as smooth as you thought initially, but they do go the way that you're supposed to go. And when I say this and I ask about this, I'm being made aware that this is a thanks. It is how you would feel in most of your time. So to me, that's either a work, volunteering, this type of space. But I'm also aware too that there is a decision being made around home, and this is not your decision, but it is going to impact you, or it's someone very close to you, because I'm aware of being really involved in this or a lot to contribute in this space, Donna. So Donna Carlo, so that's for you. Thanks. All right, so let me just kind of find my way. All righty. So this is for Tanya, so that's Tanya Duff. Thank you. Thanks. What I'm being made aware of, thank you. What I'm being made, thanks. Thanks. I got to write it down so I can hear it. I got an uncle and I got a dad. I just got to work out who you are later. So what I'm being made aware of for you, Tanya Duff, is the power in questioning why. So why something is happening. This is going to allow you to unpack and move in a direction that is really positive. Thanks. They're also making me aware too that as you do this, if things start, they're actually showing me, it's interesting, they're showing me autumn leaves. And I know we're past that. So I just want to put a pin in that. So I actually think it's to do with, thanks. They're pulling me north. So because I'm like, this does not feel like it's the Southern Hemisphere. I actually feel like I'm getting pulled somewhere else. So with this, we've got two things coming on. We're coming on that questioning and allowing yourself to really question and question why things are happening. As you do that, that's going to move you forward and in the correct direction. I'm also being made aware too that there is a trip or travel that is coming, because they're taking me north in that space. And when I place that on a timeline, I'm actually placing it thanks. I'm actually placing it 7 to 9 months from now, and this feels unexpected, but it also feels awesome. So it feels like it's a positive trip, not a negative trip. So sometimes we have trips that we have to take. This is one that we want to take. Thank you. It's one that creates a lot of expansion in your work, because I'm aware of opening it up too. And even where we have more friends, like there's a connection there that feels really friend-based for you. Yeah, so thanks. So that's for Tanya. Tara, if you ever notice any spirits that you want to bring forward, by all means you can.
Thank you. I definitely have a gentleman with me at the moment. So if it's okay, I would love to find his person here. So if everyone could just pay really good attention right now, and if you can understand all of this information as someone that you know who has transitioned to the spirit world, I want to hear from you in the comment section, okay? So I have a gentleman here with me, and he tells me he loved the Broncos, okay? Footy fan. You would remember him wearing thongs. He's also bringing the name to me, Bobby, associated around him. So you have a man, the name Bobby associated to him. Could be his name or someone close to him or you. Broncos, like to wear thongs. And he's also showing me smoke around him as well. So I want to find who he is connected to. If you recognize all of this information, please let me know in the comment section. I want to find you and share a message to you from him. And while we're waiting for the comments to come through, Bronwyn, I'm happy for you to do another card if you're ready.
All right, so we can do that. Thanks. It's interesting. As I was...
Sorry.
Okay. As I was sitting here and listening, and I'm going to encourage you to listen to this too, because sometimes we will get, it's called double linking, where we will get information for the same spirit, and it could be a different one. So I know I have a dad here and I have an uncle here. Mm-hmm. I'm also aware that we have facial hair or a mustache, because I'm conscious of this feeling different. I'm also aware of knee, and if it could be potentially the right knee that I'm being made aware of, that they're showing me there, but they're also making me aware, so that could be for you or them. They're also making me aware of discomfort in the abdomen area that would be around the liver space. So it's off to that side there. So it could be, so it's in that middle, but off to the side. Thank you. They're also making me aware too, thank you, that they're going like this. So I know they do have hair, because it's this, but I actually, reminds me of, like, when you got hair, but you're trying to cover where there's no hair. So where we've got hair deficiency, I'm going to call it, like a bald or a comb over space. Thanks. Thank you. And I know that they have children. Because they've gone like this, and it's potentially two of the same gender is what they're acknowledging here. Thanks. Okay, so thank you. Gabrielle. So, okay, so that resonates for your dad, Gabrielle. Thanks. Thank you. Now, I just want to thank you. All right. As I ask what they want to share, thank you, what they are making, thank you, thanks. Thanks. They are acknowledging a couple of things. One, just go slower. They're making me aware that they're acknowledging someone that is younger, their birthday, because they've just done that. So I know they're acknowledging someone's birthday. They're also, thank you, they're also saying congratulations, and they're making me aware of what is a move or a move forward that is also coming up. Thanks. Because they're talking about that. Thank you. They're also making me aware too of acknowledging, and I don't know if this is mum but they're referencing someone that to me is mum that is alive. So it's their mum, your mum, or their wife, or if that's not the same person, but it's that immediate partner that they're also talking about. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. They just said to me, don't give up no matter what happens or what is going on or if they've got any struggles, they just said, don't give up. And as they said that, they said sunshine. So I know that there's this nickname or this really gentle reference to that they're also talking about. But it's like, keep going, keep pushing. Don't give up. Thanks. You must be almost at a point, you're almost near what you're trying to achieve, because they just said, don't give up. Thank you. You would also be aware that they would be around because they're showing me of interfering with, and they're pointing up. So that says to me lights or fans, but I think it actually is lights. Thank you. They're also saying to me too, thank you, that if you've had a little bit of stress or because it feels like a tiny little dull headache, which would remind me of stress. Thanks. They're telling you to breathe a little bit more. So I know that as they say that this is about giving yourself this space when you get a little bit tense. They just said, I love you too. So thanks. Sorry. So take that, please. And if that also resonates with anyone else, let me know. But I know that it sounded like Gabriella's dad. Yeah. So, all right, I'm going to do a card while. Okay. All right, so let me see. Oh, you are welcome, Gabriella. All right. So this is for Cheryl. Cheryl. So Cheryl, Spirit wants to let you know that there is really close companionship coming into your world. Thanks. This is coming that feels like a surprise, because it almost feels like, oh, I didn't expect this. So there is this surprise coming in, that surprise companion coming into your world that is going to actually pull you out and make you do more things, because I can see that they're wanting you to go and do it actually looks like proper activities. It's not just going out for dinner. So it's getting you out and doing more, and not to fight when someone wants you to go and do stuff to get you to go and do that. Yeah. So, yep.
So I've got a couple of people that can understand the information.
Yep.
So the person that this gentleman is wanting to connect to, it could be, keep in mind, it could be the same person or different, but he's just letting me, he's bringing to my awareness that, first of all, he's acknowledging a decision to stop smoking, whether that's you or someone around you. And he's also bringing to my awareness the need to, he's saying it's okay to speak up. There's a situation where you have held your tongue for quite a long time, and he's bringing through this support and this reassurance that it's going to be okay, but it's time to speak up and speak your truth. And he's just giving a nod to the little ones around you. So I'm looking at children around you that are quite young, perhaps toddler age. So please know that if this is your person in spirit, he's around you, he's supporting you on your journey to truth, and he's aware of the little ones around you. He's also letting me know that they're aware of him as well. So if you can take this information for this gentleman in spirit, I'd love to hear in the comment section. Hopefully that resonates for someone, if not more than one, because it could be a piggybacking situation, which we love.
We do love. We do love. We do love. All right. So this is for Ren. I've got my glasses on, but I had to double check. Ren, what Spirit's bringing forward for you is this, I'm going to say, timing. So I don't love this phrase because it always has a little bit of frustration for me behind it, but divine timing. You know, sometimes we want it human timing and not divine timing. So it's about remaining positive. If something is not unpacking at the timing, like how you want it, when you want it, this type of thing, that's what they're talking to me about. They're saying if you stay in this higher resonance, so, you know, staying positive, it will make it happen faster. Thank you. And this feels like around work or business, because they've placed it in that space. So if we're looking for more opportunities or things to shift and change, and they lifted it up. So to me, that could even be promotion or an improvement in some way, the way that they've done that this is coming. Just stay, they just said a little bit longer. So I know that it has just got a little bit longer until this shift comes. Thank you. And when I ask when, I know it's really close because they showed me a 3 and it sounded like I heard week. So that says to me really close. Anything that feels like a shift, change, and positive aspect that you're waiting for in that workspace. So, yeah. All right. So as we bring things in, if they make sense, let us know, because it helps us maintain our energy, which is really, really important. Yeah.
I have a lady in spirit with me who has a very interesting, I want to say background is both Dutch and Italian. Really, really cool mix of the two. So I'm looking for someone who can understand and take this information of a lady in spirit. She feels more like definitely passes at an older age. It has that grandmother kind of feeling, but she's showing me a baby bump. So you might be with child or someone around you, but I'm looking for who can claim this beautiful lady in the spirit world who has, she's both Dutch and Italian, feels like a grandmother, and she's showing me the pregnant belly around you. So
and
let me know.
Someone there made a decision last October to stop smoking.
Beautiful, Narelle. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Excellent.
All right. So I'm drawn to Denise. Denise S. So thank you. Thanks. Thank you. I just want to see. All right. I wanted clarity on this for you, Denise. So they're making me aware of, thanks, if you've felt a little bit mixed up or you can't decide and you're not too sure the way forward. So it's that type of energy that they're making me aware of. They're telling me too that you are now coming into true alignment, or what feels like aligning more to where you need to go, because I'm hearing the word purpose. So I know that this is energy that they're bringing into your world. Thank you. And this is going to ripple through a large chunk of your world, because I'm like, where does this sit? And they're actually showing me this spreading out for you. So I know that you're going to get into what I call real flow. So it does feel really nice. So there's true alignment, lots of peace for you, coming into a really nice patch, because they've shown me in the past, because they take me in the past, that feels like, whew, like that's been a lot, because it's like, oh, here when I go into the future, lovely and smooth, here, chaotic. So if we've had a rough patch, we've had a patch that feels like things haven't gone how you had planned. This is shifting and changing based on what they're showing me, because they're showing me this whole peace, serenity aspect coming for you. Thank you. So really, really enjoy that, because this feels like we've had a lot going on. There you go. Donna has got a friend that is Holland.
Beautiful.
I mean, yeah.
Grandma. Yeah, Grandma Tutor. Okay, beautiful. Donna, if this is for you, you would understand a big trip overseas. This could potentially be visiting Holland or coming back from somewhere, but it does feel more like a relocating of home at one point. And there is a nod to, again, there needs to be an acknowledgement of a pregnancy, whether it's happening now or there's an intention to come soon around you. I also want to talk about the importance of the family network and being together. And it's almost like, I think there's also an M name, Margaret or Marguerite, with this lovely lady in the spirit world. And there is a push, or sorry, there is an invitation for more invitations within the family. It's like she's coming and wanting to squish the family together and hug and be together and embrace each other. So I know that this lady in the spirit world loves her family very much and really loves to see her family together, enjoying each other. Donna, please let me know if this resonates for you.
Oh, sorry, Janice. All right. If I see, I just want to share the person. So I have two people here coming through. One is, so I've got a younger person and then I've got an older person while we're waiting for someone to claim your person, Tara. And the older person, male, I'm going to say bit, I want to find the right words for this. They're making me aware of their teeth. Their teeth are not in good condition. There looks like there's teeth missing, or at least a tooth missing that I can easily see. They are also showing me that they're a little bit rough around the edges. So they're they also are rolling up their sleeves. So I know that if they wore a long sleeve shirt, they would roll it up. They don't want anything down here because they've rolled it up. They're making me aware of this rough around the edges so that you'll notice it in the way they communicate. So they're pretty casual with their language, right? So they're casual with their language. They are also hardworking. So they are someone that works outside. They're reminding me of someone that would be either a labourer, farm hand. It's this type of thing. They've just shown me what looks like a cigarette. They referenced also what looks like markings on their arms that I would associate with tattoos. So there's some kind of tattoos that they've also got there. Thanks. And they also said to me too that they've come from, they said hard knocks. So I know life's just been a little bit tough for them when they were younger. They look like someone that is in that sort of 60s, 70s space. They're not, my age, in the 50s. Thanks. And they've got this real correlation with either the land, animals, and they've also got a dog with them. So I know that they love animals. It looks like a working dog. So there is this real ruggedness, but they're a bit gruff as well. Easily offend people, apparently, so, by what they say. So they're a little bit like that. Thank you. Thanks. And this, thank you. They're not saying that their dad, but I do know that they are like they're connected. So they could be an uncle or a partner, but they're not saying the word dad. So uncle, partner, I just want them to give me whatever that is. They haven't given that to me yet. Thanks. And the other person that is with them that looks like they've just kind of come in together. I actually don't think that they're related, is a child. So I've got a male child here that is with them too on a push bike. So they look like primary school age. That is with them too. So I just want to see. Okay. All right. So who was rough around the edges? Okay. Tattoos on the arms. All right. Yep. Hard knocks. Yep. 50. Okay. Thanks. Older. All right. Yep. It's Cameron. I saw the dog. This person is for you. As I asked them why are they here, Cameron, they are making me aware that they're here to really encourage you, because they actually said chin up, and they're actually doing this. Thanks. You would understand too that they're not always known for being exceptionally wise, and I think that's more that people just didn't give them necessarily the credit. It's not that they couldn't have wisdom and they didn't have wisdom. It was more that people just didn't give them the credit for it. Thank you. But they also making me aware of being exceptionally connected to you in a spiritual way, or since passing, because they've referenced that in supporting you in that way. This is really important because they're encouraging you from the spirit world and pushing you to keep going even when you think that you can't. So they're, I'm going to say, a big cheerleader in that way. They just said to me, sometimes it's a push, sometimes it feels like it might be a little bit of a gentle kick that you would notice, like, oh, when someone does a little kick up the tailpipe to keep going. So it's that type of their version of pushing. Thank you. Thanks. And then I said, what else do you want to say? And go, well, if he just said to me, if I told Cameron, oh, Cameron, I love you, that wouldn't truly be true to them, but they do love you, but they just don't express it the way that you would anticipate. Thanks. Thanks. So hopefully that makes sense to you in regards to what they have shared. Thanks.
Okay, so Donna Tuffin couldn't take the rest of the message for the lady in spirit, and then there was another Donna just checking to see what I had said. So Donna Carlo, I was just saying Donna because the other Donna was possibly understanding the information. So because this is there's going to be a replay available. I'm aware that the person that might be the recipient for the message right now might not actually be here right now in this moment. They might be watching the replay. So I'm still going to keep this connection. I'm still going to share what the message is for when that person is here. Carly, Tara, it sounds like it could be a message from my sister-in-law. Okay. All right. So let's just see what this lady wants to bring forward. Okay. So again, just in reference to your family and the living around you at the moment, she's just sharing tension. It's almost like this rubber band that's pulled really, really tight. Miscommunication, feeling a little bit misunderstood, just family tensions. And she's just sharing with me that she's so aware of it, and she's supporting you through this to help bring your anxieties and stresses come to more ease. Please, she's asking you to please lean on her more. She knows that you're aware when she's around. However, you're not trusting that so much. So please pay attention to the signs and the feeling. She's letting me know that it's more of a feeling for you when she is around. And please know that she's there supporting you. And just like I was saying before, kind of like her arms coming around, she's bringing not only to you hugs, but she's working on bringing peace back with the family. But she's also talking about boundaries and honoring your space. And she's bringing to my awareness that, okay, thank you. It's okay for you to give yourself permission to take a step back. She's saying, she's bringing, the saying, blood's thicker than water. She's saying, your peace and your harmony, your space, your energy, your boundaries is what's most important right now. Things with the family will settle. But for now, you're just needing to, okay, she's making me aware of a partner or a close friend that you have with you that's really supportive. It's okay for you to just distance yourself and be with that person now, and know that she's supporting you from the spirit world. And helping with the family dynamic. So please know she's with you, loving you and supporting you. She's aware of that tension. Please lean on her a little bit more because she's around helping.
Thanks, Tara. Thanks, Cameron, for letting me know that helped and it served you. I also have someone here that is, and I'm going to do some cards shortly, so just so you know, guys, but I want to acknowledge these two. So as I said, I've got a male here on a push bike, child, and he has, they're not related, he has found, hooked up with, made friends with, I'm going to say is what it looks like, a light hair, so it looks like blonde hair to me, girl that he is with. Thanks. And I'm aware too that the main reason why he is here is that he's brought in this young girl, and I know that there is someone here that this is for, and you don't have to acknowledge it, but I'm aware, because I'm aware that her passing was something that was associated with illness. But she's also making me aware too that this of her being happy, it's almost like she's found friends. She's got a really lovely, soft energy. She loves animals because she's found those. We would know that she always carried around. I call it a binky, but it looks like a teddy. This type of thing with her that she has, because she's got her hand down, like she would always have something there. And she's making me aware that, thank you, that within this feed that there is someone that is exceptionally close to her, related by blood, that, thank you, that she would identify in a motherly energy. So that's what she's making me aware. Thank you. And she's smiling as she comes in. So that's really important as an indicator to let people know that she is good and that the discomfort that she felt is no longer there. Thank you. And she also said to me then too that this, you will know, if you're wondering, is this who I think it is? She just said, thank you, that she points to the screen. So I know it's someone that is alive. Thank you. And it could be you. There is a birthday that is just happened or going to happen. It's really close. Then she said, there, thanks. Thank you. And there's 2 birthdays that are really close together, or a date significant to her. So there is another date, because she said there's a date that's associated with her and a date associated with someone that is alive that are very close together. Yeah. All right. So, by all means, Tara, if you want to go, you can. If not, I'm going to just get myself.
Yeah, just really quickly, because I keep seeing this dog. I just have to describe this dog, brown color, and the only way I can describe his body is stubby. I've got this stubby brown dog. I'm hearing the name Ralph, and short and sweet, whoever this is for, please know that he is fine in the spirit world, and he is lounging around, having the best time, just resting. I can see him laying on his back, just chilling. So I know this puppy dog, or I call all dogs puppy. They may not have been very young, but there is definitely someone here who has a dog in the spirit world or is aware of this brown dog, and just know that he's chilling. He is still enjoying himself, relaxing with this big tongue hanging out, having a great time.
I love pets in spirit. They're so awesome.
Yeah.
They're so awesome. And do you know, everyone, that they communicate just like anyone else? So they're able to communicate, describe themselves. They can say how they passed. They can say where they fit in the family. If you've replaced them, they talk about that, all the things. So, yeah. So, all right. So let's kind of see. All right. So this is for Megan L. All right. So thanks. Now, all right. Thank you. So what I'm being made aware of, Megan, because there's 2 things that are coming up. I'm being made aware of the knee and the lower part. So I'm going to call it the shin. So they're taking me there. They're also showing me rubbing or massaging in that space, particularly getting into the sides of it. So if we've got any kind of discomfort going on there, they're showing me putting pressure there, or someone needing to look at that. So that is coming up there too. They're also making me aware too that, thank you, thanks. They're showing the movement of it. So whether we are needing to do some exercise, see a professional, so physio or something like that, or even something more, because they're actually showing me something more. So we might even be exploring that with a medical professional. Thanks. They're also, as I asked them why are they bringing this up, they're making me aware that bringing this up, because I said this will be okay. So I know that whatever is going on, that it will be resolved, because they're showing me that this will be okay in that space. We almost like when we have to kind of go through the process, and then it will improve. They're also making me aware too, thank you, of the bigger picture of looking after yourself in a bigger way, because they're making me aware of needing to do that. And you've been prioritizing others up until this point and not looking after yourself to the degree that you should have. And you are now being encouraged to really look after yourself in a bigger way, and particularly your body, like, so to really like honor that and not to push yourself as hard as you are, and to give yourself space to rest. Thanks. You must be a healer or have some kind of healing energy, because they're telling me that there's a little bit of frustration of not being able to apply your own skill set or what you know to resolve sometimes how we get little aches and pains, that type of thing, because they're making me aware that there's a bit of frustration, like you know what to do, but it's not kind of working for you. And it's about allowing yourself the space to allow others to look after you. Yeah. I just want to remind, because we've been so busy in our thing, I haven't done this enough. Don't forget, people, don't forget how awesome Tara is. Don't forget that she's offering, Jesus Christ, man, slap me in the head. My God. Christ, they are offering a coupon for their readings. The other thing that I wanted to also say, and I haven't talked about it either, is if you are in the Maitland area, like if that's where you are, right, you need to go and check out Tara's space. One, it's gorgeous, right? The services that are there are very, very special. The services that Tara offers are not like what other people offer. And I want to just take one moment, because we got sort of sidetracked doing our thing. I'd love for you to share about the group that you have. For anyone that is in that location, or even if they're not and they want to drive to that location for your group.
Thank you for that prompt. So I am the owner of Magic and Soul Healing Studio. We're located in Maitland on High Street, and I offer many different services and events there. But I believe the one in particular you are talking about is Survivors, which is a safe and silent group event. It is specially created for trauma and victim survivors. Now, if you are like me and you have attended group spaces, specifically for recovering from abuse or trauma or whatever it might be, you might be aware, just as I am, that those spaces can be really difficult to be in. Because when you put a bunch of people together that have difficult experiences and histories, when we open our mouths, it's really easy to accidentally trigger each other. There's such a need for spaces for us to go and heal together, but being mindful of not sharing or oversharing. So my Survivors group event is a silent event where you can come and be comfortable and safe and feel, receive energy healing. We'll do sound healing. Sometimes there's some guided meditation. You'll have your own little safe nook, comfortable with pillows and blankets. And it's just an hour to take a moment out of your day and your life to just be and to receive and just to go to a space of lightness. Sometimes there is a process that can happen. Sometimes we can have emotions come up, and I'll be there for each person to gently guide you through that in a way that isn't going to trigger you or bring up some big, heavy things. But Magic and Soul Healing Studio, I created because I wanted a safe space for people to heal, to bring self-awareness to them, for them to go on their own spiritual journey. If they want to go into psychic development or connect to spirit, there's so many beautiful magical services there. We are inclusive of the gender diverse. I am agender and my pronouns are they, them. And I welcome anybody of any identity, background, body, ability, especially the neurosparklies. I'm also autistic and I've ADHD. So everybody's welcome in this safe space. And my door is open for you if you would like to come and spend some time together, either one-on-one or at a group event.
If you're in the area, or as I said, you just want to drive, if you're driving distance, go. Really. There's nothing like it. Tara, when they say, Jesus Christ, I shit myself now. When, God, they say that they are, inclusive, yes. I have witnessed Tara with a level of acceptance and kindness and gentleness that I haven't seen very often. And so it's beyond safe is what Tara will create.
Thank you.
I think you're phenomenal, just in case you forgot. Right?
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for acknowledging that. I teach Reiki as well. I'm a Reiki master teacher. If you want to come and learn about Reiki, I offer psychic energy healings, the whole shebang. But thank you. That was really, really kind. It always, when I hear anyone speak about their experience of feeling safe with me or feeling safe at Magic and Soul, that just, the feeling that I experience, I can't put it into words, but having that validation from others experiencing that after intentionally trying to create that space just makes my heart really, really happy. So thank you. Really appreciate it.
I do mean it, even though I'm a disaster today.
You're human. It's okay.
No. No.
Oh, no, sorry. You are a soul having a human experience. And human error is acceptable.
Oh, yeah, but it's just been a calamity. Totally. Total calamity. I think because we were too busy just chilling before, and it's like, woo.
Yes.
As Tara said, what she offers, oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ. Healings, Reiki, teaching, circle, so much in a beautiful space. You really need to jump on that. I really, and I mean this truly, I am so sorry for stuffing up today. Really. Not my thing. Don't normally do it. No excuses at all. You know how I feel about this stuff.
I do. And I hear you. And please know that because I'm aware of your inclusivity and I'm aware of your respect for me, I know that you're just making a mistake. So I don't, it's not hurting me.
No, but I do.
Thank you. I appreciate you addressing it.
Yeah. Okay. Like as I said, I want to poke myself in the eye because it's not how I show up. And I don't know what's happening today, but it's a disaster.
I told you I just rattled you before we jumped on here.
You told me a whole story and put things in my head, and now I can't get them out. Now I'm wrecked. Totally wrecked. I do want to really, really honor you. I really want to honor your energy. I want to honor your hard work. And I want to honor the way that you do show up, that you make a difference for those that get to connect with you. And I think everyone should know you. They should. Everyone should be all over your stuff. You are a phenomenal reader. You are an amazing healer. You have a grace that, as I said, I don't get to experience very often. And I adore you. We have so much fun together, and that's why I want everyone to know you. Hang out, jump on her stuff, like Jesus Christ, did it again. As soon as I do it, I know, like, just a malfunction. Like Tara's page, share Tara's page, let other people know that Tara exists. When we do this, we send a vibration of love and support out to those people that need it. And that's how we create a significant change. That's how we change not only our own world, but those that connect with us. And it starts by just supporting those people that are kind, that are trying to do the right thing, trying to help people. And that's Tara.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry, I'm a total disaster. If anyone wants to know, I actually am taking a holiday as of tomorrow.
Oh, yippee!
I actually am giving myself a week off. Woo!
Oh, you deserve that. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Good.
Yeah, so that's my first probably proper holiday, and if I told you, you would be shocked. The last time I went on a holiday, my son was 5.
How old is your son now? He's an adult, isn't he?
22.
Yeah. Okay, so long overdue. I see. No, that's great. Where are you going to go away at all? Or are you just going to relax?
Yeah, we're going away.
Amazing.
Taking my partner with me. They do not like to fly.
Yeah.
They're flying.
Ooh.
So going to be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be an adventure. Well, I'm really happy to hear that. That sounds super exciting.
And
I
basically,
just want to acknowledge people are asking if we do online. We both offer services online. I offer Zoom call sessions for mediumship readings, for psychic energy healings as well. And sometimes I do events online, doing Reiki training or group energy healing. How about you, Bronwyn?
Online, 100%. Everything online or in person, both are available. But it is all about Tara. All about Tara. Thanks, Chanel, for putting up all the links. So you can go and check out that beautiful website. Don't forget the coupon code SPIRIT. You can find it in the chat. It's in the header, but Spirit will save you. So when you book, type that in and you'll be able to get $10 off the reading. And if you're in the area or you like to drive, some people do, right? You like to drive, then check out the live events that Tara has.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you. And thank you so much for having me. This was fun.
You are welcome. I want to tell everyone, and I've been a disaster, so I might as well continue. Prior to coming on here, we were sitting here chatting, and Tara was like, "Oh, they didn't feel great. Didn't know how it was going to go." And look how awesome they were. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, no, you're right. I didn't know how it was going to go, but I gave myself permission to just show up as I am today, and just allow myself to just give myself a chance. I've had a bit of an off PTSD day, and sometimes I just need to let my mind rest. But when I'm in great company, my spirits are lifted, and I appreciate you supporting me, you holding space for me. Everyone's been so kind and awesome. But also thank you to Spirit for supporting me and working with me today in a way where I'm able to just connect and share a couple little things. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being patient with me today and allowing me to share a little bit of spirit.
And as we said at the start, if one of those messages resonated, even though someone else claimed the spirit, remember that what happens in the background, that there is like a coordination between loved ones in spirit to go, hey, can you reference this because they know it takes a little while. We've got to build the energy, and then we kind of get connected in. And like, I'm a rambler. We can obviously see that. So we're going to talk a lot, which means that that's going to take up a lot of time, and not many can come through. And so if when you were listening, you like that sounded like your person or part of it was part of your person, know that that is what happens so they can get the messages through to you. Yeah. And Andy, I agree. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Have an absolutely awesome weekend. Remember, where you can share some love, some kindness, help someone out, do something that just shifts someone. You never know how you can change someone's world by just a smile, a kind word. Do that. You might make a more profound impact on someone than you will ever know. Have that as your intention for the next few days. Sprinkle love everywhere. Some unicorn dust. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.